for Doctors for America. She has been so warm and welcoming to collaborate with and lends an important voice for the medical providers who have been forced to the front lines of this fight. Thank you, Dr. Mina.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the kind invitation to speak today. Yes, I am a physician scientist. Yes, I am on the board of Doctors for America, where we believe that patients should be put above politics. But most importantly, I am a woman. I had an abortion. I nearly died during childbirth. I have 2 beautiful children, and I want them to know that they can grow up to be and do anything they want to do. And so my lesson to them is the same message I have today, that reproductive health care and gender affirming care is health care, and health care is a human right. Let's start with abortion. 1 in 4, and I mean 1 in 4 of all women in this country get an abortion. An abortion is an essential part of reproductive health care. And women who have access to abortion care are more likely to complete school, more likely to get a job, more likely to be paid more at that job, more likely to have better mental health, and are more likely to be in a long-term stable relationship. Unfortunately, over 40 million women now in this country do not have that choice. And increasingly, doctors are afraid to provide health care to their patients. OBGYNs are leaving cities across this country. Medical students are saying they do not want to be an OBGYN. They do not want to be an emergency room doctor. They do not want to be a family medicine doctor. This affects all of us. Reproductive health care is health care, and health care is a human right. But that is not all that has happened this past year. In the past year, there have been over 400 laws targeting the LGBTQ+ community, and specifically trans children and trans adults. There has been a misconception about gender-affirming care, so let me be very clear here. Gender-affirming care is as simple, especially for children, it is as simple as a doctor or a teacher saying, I see you, I hear you, I love you, and you are supported. That type of gender-affirming care decreases the rates of suicide by over 70%. Unfortunately, these laws across the country have demonized these people and their families. We are seeing teens committing suicides, and we are seeing a rising number of hate crimes targeting these communities. So let me be very, very clear. First of all, for all of the trans youth, I see you, I hear you, I love you, and I support you. And for everyone, gender-affirming healthcare is healthcare. Every major medical organization says this, and healthcare is a human right. So we are out here today, and we should be, and thank you all for being here, but this is not enough, because this marks 500 days until November 4th, 2024. And between now and then, there are a number of elections, and there are no off years anymore. We need to get out the vote. We need to vote out people who would take away health care, and voting people who believe that a woman has a right to choose, that everyone has a right to respect and dignity, and that politicians need to get out of my doctor's office. So please, remember, reproductive and gender-affirming healthcare is healthcare. Healthcare is a human right, and we need to vote like our lives depend on it, because they do. Thank you.